here we are now. Clicking the go live button for YouTube. So it will take, remember there's like a 20-second lag. So just keep that in mind. Welcome my 1 viewer. Awesome. 2 viewers and counting. Thank you all for being here. And if you're watching this later, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, it's free and I would really, really appreciate it. So first things first, welcome. Say hello in the chat. Let me know what you guys are doing tonight. It's really cold here, and so I'm thankful that I'm right now under a heated blanket. Okay, so today's February 11th, 2021, and just want to give a brief review. Last week? I hit 1,000 subscribers for YouTube, which is really, it was my goal. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Tom. Welcome. So, okay. We're starting this again. My computer lost internet connection, so here I am. Oh, babe, you're so sweet. Using our own money to give me a super chat. Okay, it says it's been streaming, but I had no internet connection. So I was off for probably 2 minutes. I apologize. Hi! So funny thing. Thanks, babe. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments. A lot of times people will do something special. I'm not going to sing because I will break your eardrums. And didn't know what I should do like when I receive a super chat. So let me know in the comments. One thing I thought about doing was every time someone gave me a super chat, I would tell you guys something funny or kind of stupid I have done in the past, as I just laugh at myself and I do it quite frequently. So let's see. The worst, I know, Tom, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I need to get a Wi-Fi booster, but so let's see. Let me tell you guys something funny. Well, last week I put a can of lotion in the refrigerator and forgot I even had placed it there. And I asked my husband, I was like, did you do this? And he said no. And it was a top shelf, so our kids could not have done it. So yes, I put lotion in our refrigerator last week. So let me know in the comments. Do you guys put things in the wrong spots? So that was something that happened last week. And I just laugh it off because otherwise I would just cry. So, okay. Now, let's get started. I don't know the stuff I recorded earlier, if it was lost in the stream or not. But again, today is February 11th, 2021. And this is my weekly Thursday show. Thank you guys all for joining me. No. Ring the bell loudly. Oh, yeah. And wake all my kids up. I don't think so. Milk away in the cupboard. Okay, yeah. I've had it where Matt would open a can of cheese sauce, like in a jar, and he put it in the cupboard. And so like a week later, there was mold growing on it. I was like, why did you put the cheese sauce in the cupboard? Okay. So like I said, I just received my first super chat. Okay. And now I am frozen. Okay. If you guys are still with me, thank you so much. If this happens again, I'm just going to end my live and go to Instagram because I'm not sure what the issue is. I use if you guys are familiar with any streaming software, it's OBS. And I think it kicked me off once last week. And the only thing I can think is my internet signal may not be strong enough up into our bedroom. But I think I streamed here before and didn't have any issues. Yes, Gino, thank you. Yeah, I made 1,000 like a week ago. And so, but now I'm having technical difficulties. And so my life isn't going as planned. But I'm not sure where I left off. So I'm just gonna, I don't know what was streaming or what was not, but if you still have no idea what's going on. Reconnection. Okay, so I guess between now and next week, I'm going to buy a Wi-Fi booster for my bedroom and see if that fixes the problem. So that will be that. All right, so another thing. Now, each week I try to fill you guys in on Poshmark stock. Like over a month ago, it became an IPO public company that you can purchase stock and own part of Poshmark. So the shares started out at $40 some per share and quickly jumped to $100 per share on day 2, which I talked with my husband and I wanted to buy stock in Poshmark. And so he got one stock and he paid $100 for it. I didn't realize he purchased it at $100 at that time, and it has gone down and down and down. Last week, I didn't report the stock to you guys, but it was at 66, I think, which is pretty low. Okay, so I moved to my kitchen, or not my kitchen, my living room, and now my screen is black. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on. Now my screen's black. Okay, sorry. If you can hear me, I think something is wrong with my streaming software. I moved down to the living room for a stronger connection, and it must be really bad Wi-Fi. I don't know what the deal is. It's all black. It's not working. And now my screen's black. I'm so frustrated. Okay, guys, if I can't figure this out in a minute, I'm going to go to Instagram and do it. You can hear me, but the screen is black. Yeah, I don't know why my screen is black. I'm going to end this and restart it, okay? So if it says that the live is over, I'll just redo it because something's wrong with OBS and I can't fix it until I'm off streaming, okay? So okay. Sorry, the lighting is going to be really bad. But okay, I'm just gonna go with it because it's either this or nothing. Sorry. Yeah, thanks Tom for hanging in there. It must be my Wi-Fi connection, and so yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. So I have all my solds already pulled up for you guys to share with you, and then I'm gonna show you things that I've bought. Hey babe. Babe. I don't know where Matt's at. I was gonna see if you can bring my ring light down. Matt, can you bring my ring light down from our bedroom? That way, because the lighting will be bad. Ooh, I sold something on eBay. Ooh, I sold a swimsuit that someone gave me for $20. Okay. So I'm going to switch over. I'm sorry, solds, like things that have sold for me over the last week. You know, I share my screen with you guys so you can see exactly what it was. Yeah. Okay. So thanks, Ellie and Tom, and Gina, if you're still there. Thanks for doing that for me. Okay. I'm going to switch over my screen, and Matt's getting my ring light, so hopefully my lighting will be fixed when I switch back over. Where's OBS? There it is. Okay. I'm going to switch my screen over and show you my solds for the week. Okay. So I did actually increase my sales this week, but so here is my weekly sales report. Thank you. There's my weekly sales report. As you see there, it goes from last Thursday to this Thursday. And this is generally accurate, but keep in mind, it's probably not 100%. I'd say it's probably 95% accurate. So I don't rely on this for like tax purposes or anything like that. But it just kind of gives me an idea of my sales, which is nice to keep track of. So as you see here, I had a total outgoing orders of 23, which is a lot better because I think, was it a couple weeks ago? I only had 8 weekly sales, which was, I think, my record low ever. So as you see here, 12 on eBay, 1 on Etsy, 6 on Poshmark, 1 on Mercari, 3 on Facebook. And so the gross was, for eBay, $318.63. Etsy, I only had 1 sale, $54. Poshmark was $133. Mercari was $23, and Facebook was $50, giving a total of $578.63. The shipping came to $137.70, and then broken down there, as you can see, the fees, and it gave me a total cost of $72.50. And then my cost of goods, as you can see, are very, very low, $20.65. I think a handful of the items that I did sell were free, and I will let you know what those were. And so but if you see all the fees deduced, I only made $347.78 this week, which I think was about $100 less than last week. So even though I'm making more sales, my average sale price lowered by over $10. As you see here, it's $15.12, which is very, very, very low. Very low. I have been listing lower dollar items recently, and obviously it's catching up with me. So let's switch and show you the items. I'll make sure that my screen is okay. Well, I just want to make sure that you guys can see everything. Okay. Well, fingers crossed it's working for you. So I love selling discontinued home and beauty products, including Bath and Body. This is some toasted hazelnut. As you can see by the packaging, this is probably the 90s, late 90s packaging. And this was previously in like a really big gift set, sealed. Couldn't sell it for a little under $100. So I opened up the package and sold the items individually, and then I bundled these because the bubble bath is less popular, so I just stuck it with the body wash. And it sold for $40 plus shipping. The next item I intended to not sell. I thought I actually had deleted this listing. So these are very long spoons. They're commonly used for iced tea. And I've had them listed for probably a year. I think somebody donated them to me, and they work great for coffee. I actually were using them for my coffee, didn't know they were still listed, and of course they sold. So I had to give them up, and now I need some. But $13 plus shipping. Sorry, everything has to reload since I was disconnected, and it's very slow. Betsy and Adam dress. I think I got this initially for Thredup, and the brand is a lower end brand, and so they didn't price it for hardly anything. Reclaimed it, and I upped my eBay sale to 20%, and it sold for $16 plus shipping. The next I have for you is a Calvin Klein tankini top. I've had this for almost a year. Swimwear does decent. I paid $1.50 for it, and it sold for $11.20 plus shipping. The next one is a Pioneer hat. I sell a lot of hats. There are a lot of agricultural hats here that people will just give you, or you can get them at the Goodwill outlet for less than 50 cents, and you can make at least 10 bucks off of them. And as you see here, this one was slightly different. It had like a insulated, this bottom part, I don't know what you call it, like a flap. So it sold for $14.39, and I only had that listed for a couple of months, if that. This one has been listed for about 9 months, and it's a type of tractor series for international. I spelled products wrong. Do you guys see that in the title where it says K products? Yeah, it's missing the O. IH stands for International Harvester, which is a type of popular tractor. Next, this was not listed probably less than a month. I don't know if you guys remember seeing it in one of my hauls. I found this in Des Moines, Iowa. Cute little bunny rabbit applique on it. Perfect for Easter. I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $20. Next, we have a Banana Republic eyelet lace dress. This is actually not Banana Republic, but Banana Republic Factory. What you do need to keep in mind, I'll show you. See those triangles under the brand? That means factory. That is done on a lot of mall brands, so just keep that in mind. It's lower quality and typically resells for less. But yeah, it was initially for Thredup. It got reclaimed, didn't sell, and I sold it probably within a couple months for $20. Next, we have an Aim Taylor Loft sweater. This is actually mine personally. I've had it for at least 5 years, probably longer. And it sold for $15 plus shipping. Next is it's a vintage slip, really. People are wearing these as dresses. It's called a slip dress. And, or they'll wear like a turtleneck underneath, like a black turtleneck underneath this, or maybe even a white one, and put a belt on it, and it's cute. So I did have this for sale for probably about a year. I had another one that was just like it that I sold quicker, but this one just sold for $18 plus shipping, and I got those I think at the outlet, so under $1. And then these, we have some Sperry, what are these? I guess I call them combat boots. They were cute. I paid $2 for them, I think at a garage sale over the last summer, and I've only had them listed for a few months. Sold for $47.99 plus shipping. They're really cute. I don't know if you can see the trim at the top. It's cute. All right, next we have these Metal Urchin 3D wall decor. My grandma actually gave these to me because she never used them. I hung on our bedroom above our bed for a couple of years, and then one fell down and poked me. They are sharp and they're heavy and they're metal. Not very safe to hang on a wall, in my opinion. So I decided to take them down and sell them. Sold for $16. Do you see how pokey they are there? It's like strong metal. Cute, but not practical. Next, we have some Vionic sandals. Typically, Vionic does better than $25. I don't know what the deal was with these. They must be the style, and they're a sandal. So $25. I paid $2 for those. Next, we have I don't know why I keep getting my A and ands mixed up tonight. I think I'm just flustered from earlier. So this is a denim shirt jacket. It is from Waco, or the brand's called Waco, and it's just different. It's kind of got a Western layered look, like vented almost. Interesting. I thought I could get more for it. I had it listed for $25, and it's been for sale for probably 9 months, and I took a best offer of $20. Yeah, everything is messed up right now. Okay, so Pimpernel is, I can't remember if it's Bergner's or where it's sold. But this was really cute. Somebody gave this to me. It's like the melamine thick plastic. Cute tray with a sunflower on it. I'm shocked it didn't sell over the fall. It had tons of, 14 likes. Not that many. Maybe I relisted it. Anyways, it's free, so pure profit. Okay, here we have some, I think these are darling. Some people may think they're creepy. Cabbage Patch Kids slippers. These were infant size or toddler size 5'6". Really cute, really good condition. I got them at the outlet and paid maybe 50 cents for them. I had them listed for almost a year, shockingly. Not very common, but yeah, they were listed quite a while. Here we have some walking cradle, which is like a comfort shoe, similar to the brand Soft or Clark's. And they sold for $25. I have had these for probably a year. Yeah. And I got them at the outlet, I believe, so real cheap. Okay, I have Vionic up here twice. I'm not sure why. All right, so moving on to Etsy. I did have this one sale on Etsy this week, which I actually forgotten it had sold. And the buyer, I was supposed to have shipped it out by yesterday, and the buyer messaged me today and asked when I was shipping it. I went back onto my notifications and noticed, holy cow, it sold. I should have shipped it yesterday and didn't. So I shipped it today and I upgraded it to priority so it would be quicker shipping. And so I ate like $4, but that's fine. So here's a little reseller tip. If you ever want to know what's the price of something that's sold on Etsy, because you can easily check on eBay through filters, but you can't check directly on Etsy's website. However, if you don't know of a great website, it's called Flipper Tools. I will show you. Flipper Tools, you can do a lot of things, but one thing that is offered on this website, and it's all free, is Etsy's sold price. And so all you do is you copy the URL right in here and you click OK, and it tells you what the item sold for. So this hat sold for $50 plus shipping. It was free. The hat is not actually Von Dutch. It's a patch. So it's a denim hat, which denim hats can do well. And then somebody had the patch applied. And I think what made this neat was, I'll go back to the listing and show you. Where's my mouse? There. It's not just Von Dutch, but it's Von Dutch LA. And so I think that's why I asked more for it, and it sold within a few months of listing, and it had quite a bit of activity across all the platforms. All right, moving on to Facebook. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to get this chat to disappear. And I'm really bad at using a mouse on my trackpad. Okay. So this is not something that sold. I wanted to show you guys this as a potential way to source. So I sell on Facebook Marketplace, but I also buy on Facebook Marketplace. This jacket or coat, it's leather. Vintage, obviously. Love the color blocking and the color. The style's pretty cool. They were asking $15. I offered them $10 and they accepted. So I went and picked it up. $10, and I think I'll ask about $100. Maybe start at $125. It's got these neat sleeves, but it is dirty. The inside lining also shows wear, so I'm gonna soak it in the bath with like warm water and OxyClean because it needs some TLC. But overall, it's in decent condition. So if you're thinking about sourcing online, Facebook may have some deals for you. Okay, now moving on to items I actually made money on and not spent money on. I don't know why my chat keeps popping up. Okay, so my husband bought tons of vintage electrical testers probably 2 years ago, realistically, and they were very slow sales. I sold some of them very quickly, but there's no way for me to test them. They're very old. And this one I initially priced really high on Facebook or on eBay, and it sat and sat and sat. I lowered it over and over, got it down to like $10. So then I put it on Facebook and it sold within like an hour of listing. I did offer free shipping. I should have sent it in a padded flat rate envelope, so it cost me $8. So I made $12 on it, and typically Facebook has a 5% selling fee, which is very good. I went and checked, and there was no selling fee taken for this item. So I don't know if it was the category or if they had a promotion, as they sometimes do. All right, the other one is something that was from my personal stash. I cleaned out our bathroom vanity the other day, and I have had this Victoria's Secret body splash for probably 5 years, which is really sad, but I only used them a few times, put them up on Facebook, and somebody paid $20 locally for these. So yeah, it's crazy what people will pay for things. The brand Pink and Victoria's Secret do well locally here. Same thing with like North Face, Under Armour, Nike, all that stuff. And Uggs. I can usually sell Uggs very quickly around here. Okay, the last item that I sold this week were these really cool game porcelain plate. I think they're porcelain plates, and they came in the box. I thought these would have done better. I got them at an auction for maybe $1, but I didn't think of the weight. These were heavy, so once you figured in the shipping, it would have been $20 to ship these on eBay. So somebody offered me $10, and I took it because they weren't going to sell online because shipping would have been outrageous. So took $10 and they're gone. Okay, now I'm going to switch back over and show you I went thrifting today because my husband wanted Applebee's for supper. Did I switch over? Yeah, I did. So he's like, hey, you want to go thrifting? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not going to turn it down. And so I can't even get my screen right, guys. Where is the live chat? Okay. No, it's fine. So, Darylyn, you didn't miss anything. Actually, I've had terrible connection issues, so yes, he got the Applebee's. Yes, he did. It was delicious, too, may I add. My husband loves their sirloin steak and shrimp, and then I got the shrimp Alfredo or whatever. So, yes, dinner was absolutely delicious. But, okay, so those were my solds, and it's crazy because when I thought I did really good this last week, and I've been working maybe a little bit more, but I've been listing really low dollar items. And so when I was doing my weekly sales report spreadsheet, I was like, holy cow, I actually made less than previously. So I need to go to my death pile because I have really good stuff there, and I need to list that and hold off on the lower end stuff till I can make more money each week because it's pretty low at the moment. Yeah, we enjoyed our supper. And the kids had shrimp. So I love shrimp. Okay, so yes, I went thrifting. I went to a local church thrift store. It's called Renew in Galesburg. I only go there every 2 to 3 months. It's hit or miss, but I did pretty well. Their kids' clothes are only 50 cents, and so I found quite a few vintage ones. Some are plain Jane that I'll probably lot together, and others are really cute, so I'll get those for you. And I threw them behind me because I was trying to move down to the living room quickly, so I'm going to have to turn around and grab everything. Okay, so the first, I'll probably lot these up together. And my colors keep changing on my ring light. There. Okay. These are absolutely adorable. They're just some footy PJs. And they have that same, it's like a lamb patch. I have them in pink and blue. How cute would this be for a boy and girl twins? Darling, darling, and darling. Okay, so I need to turn my light because it's shadowed. Okay, I think I got it now. All right. So yeah, just super cute. The tag is JCPenney Tuttle Time. Not like it matters, but yes, I paid $1 for those, and I'll probably just list them together for $25. All right, so I also stepped at Goodwill these are all mixed up, so I'm just going to show you as I can grab. This one shocked me. This was $2.48. And as you see here, it's new with tags, J. Crew. It's a wrap dress. I believe it's silk. It's a beautiful navy, but it's all undone. So it's an older J. Crew tag. I was looking for a size. Did it say a size? It says it's a size 4 on this tag, but on the actual J. Crew tag, it's a size 14, which is a great size. So this will definitely sell. Yeah, wrap dresses in general, even if they're like not much of a brand, I'll buy it and sell it for at least 15. But this J. Crew dress, I'll have to check comps. As I said, it doesn't have what it retailed for, but it's really cute in just like a navy blue. I don't know, it's like taffeta, so I think it might be polyester. Okay, some more vintage baby clothes. This, it would actually so be cute for Easter. It's like pastel. It almost looks like Easter eggs, but they're polka dots. With the cute balloons. And I like the like mock neck. It's almost like a turtleneck. With the little shorts. And this is Health Techs. I think this used to be sold at Walmart a long time ago. Like 80s, maybe early 90s. Let me know in the chat, did you guys ever wear Health Techs? Because I believe I did. So yes, Ellie, I absolutely love List Perfectly. I meant to mention earlier, I upgraded List Perfectly. I used to do the simple plan, which was $29 a month, but you could only cross-post like one by one. And so I upgraded to business, which is $20 more. So I do pay $49 a month, but I would say it's totally worth your time. It depends, I guess, how much time you can devote to your business and how many items you have that you want to cross post. So I have a lot, and so it's totally worth it. Plus, when you upgrade to the business plan, you have ways to cross post to Shopify if you want a Shopify store or onto Instagram. So, totally worth it in my opinion. I can't get my affiliate code to work, but if you go to somebody else's, you can get an affiliate code and get 30% off of your first month. There's no contract. You can cancel anytime. So, but yeah, love it. Okay, this one I got at Goodwill. And it's a kids Vikings jersey. It's Nike, brand new with the tags. Do you guys see that? And it is Ponder. It's a boys large, 14-16. And they had a whole $1.99 on it. I'm shocked. They could have had $10 on this and it would have sold. Yeah, I mean, it's flaw free. It's really cool. All right, here's another vintage piece that I got at Goodwill. I can spot vintage crew necks, and with the shirts, I just look for the thick collar, and you can just tell. It almost looks starched, but here's a really cool one with a graphic. It says Imperial Council Session. I'm going to have to do some research to see what this actually is. Obviously, it looks Egyptian. It's on a Fruit of the Loom tag, made in the USA, either late 80s, early 90s. And I paid no, this was actually half off. I paid $2 for this. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant Shop Thrilling. Selling fee for Shop Thrilling is only 10%. There's no subscription fee. There's no any extra fees. It's just when something sells, their commission is 10%. So, and I actually have been listing a lot of more modern clothes lately with my Thredup reclaims and stuff. And so I haven't had a sale on Shop Thrilling for weeks. Okay, this one, story time. There was a girl in high school at Goodwill shopping with her mom, and she was looking in the dress section and came across a couple of vintage dresses. She debated on them and decided to put them back, and I scooped them up. Here's one of them. So collars are very popular, and this one has a huge collar. Look at the beauty of that. Very Victorian. It's a bib dress. See this? It's called a bib dress. It is black velvet. Gorgeous. With like the, what kind of trim would you call that? Is that crochet or lace? It looks more like lace. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's in the back as well. Is it a drop waist? I can't tell. I'll show you the tag. I think it's 80s. Yeah, it's probably 80s. It's got shoulder pads. They're probably, there's a moment in the 80s where they like try to recreate the 30s. So I think that's what they were trying to do there. Here, I got this at Goodwill as well. It's a vintage nightgown. It's in a pale pink. I liked it because of the ruffles. If something's plain, you won't get maybe 15 for it, and it's a slow sale. But this one has lots of lace, and my lighting may not pick it up very well, but it has some embroidered flowers and a bow. I just think, and it's probably midi length. Here's the tag by Bel Air. And it was $2.48. Here's another vintage nightgown I found at Goodwill. It might be a Shriner's. Oh, okay. What size is that? I'm sorry, Ellie. I have like a 20-second delay. What size is that? Are you talking the sweatshirt? It is a large. Yeah, it's a large, and I say it could fit a medium. It's in like new condition. I don't know if it's even washed. All right, so here we have a nylon house robe in a really pretty mint green. Has lace detail on the front. It was $2.48. And it's not full length. It's like midi, like mid-calf. And I got it because of the color. If this would have been like in a white or like a beige color, I wouldn't have picked it up. But because it was in green, I picked that one up because of the color. And the price. Okay, so I got this, and I may keep it for myself. I'm not quite sure what it is, or I might sell it. So Fashion Nova is a fast fashion brand, but it's very, very popular, and people look it up. Like, it'll bring a lot of traffic to your store. Here's Fashion Nova. Cardi B blew them up years ago, and really cute. This was $5, but I might keep it. It's like some cute satin shorts with a top. Really pretty. It's in like new condition. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to sell that or not. Okay, here's the other dress that I got at Goodwill that a girl had, and she put it back. Thank goodness. It's like a 50s or 60s mod green dress. It's ribbed or textured. Love it, with a mock neck. Very go-go. It's like tent style. I think that's how you would describe it. And it's dead stock. It's new without tags. Here's the back with the big buttons. And here's the buttons that come with the dress. And it's Beeline Fashions, made in the USA. It's a vintage 12, probably a modern 8. But yeah, and it has pockets, which are really cool. So, beautiful dress. I paid $5.48 for that, but totally worth it. Yeah, I love this. Okay, here we have a pair of shoes. Now, these are vintage American Eagle shoes, and they're very on trend. They are grungy, chunky, and they just have everything going for them, right? The lighting is off. They look gray on video, but they're like a faded black. Love them. And they have a leather trim. They're a women's size 9, and the sole is like partially warped inside because it is older. I want to see if I can just pull it out and show you guys the brand. So this is like mid 90s, I think, American Eagle Outfitters. Let me know in the comments if you agree. So these were $3. There's the bottom. $3. And these should do well. I'll probably ask like $50 for them. I got some PJs for my daughter. I got her a dress. Okay, I found this at the Renew thrift store. Classiques and Tier. This was $2. These retail for quite a bit and resell for about $50. It's just a very lightweight blazer. So it's a gray color with like big accent buttons. I get asked this question a lot, and there's so many different answers and parts to it. So the question is, Doyle is asking, how do you know it is vintage? Are you talking about the shoes? Okay, so the shoes I know are vintage because the label. The labels for the brands, like their tags, change. They rebrand themselves. It's just something that companies do over the years. And this, I used to start shopping at American Eagle when I was in like 8th grade. And so I think this tag is in late 90s. I will do my own research to find out. But you go by the tag, the stitching, the fabric, the style, the brand. A lot of times, if it were clothes from like before the 50s or even 50s to 70s, it was common for them to be handmade, but mainly before 50s, it was mainly all handmade. And are you talking shoes specifically? Okay, so yeah, this style, but what gave it away was the tag. And other labels, they always change. So like an example would be Liz Claiborne. They're known for their clothes, but I sell vintage 80s and 90s Liz Claiborne, and it can do well depending on the style with vintage. It's not necessarily with the brand, but the style. So I could tell by looking at these that this was a popular style in the 90s, and they've made a comeback with the grunge look. So of course I looked, and yep, it is the older tag. So, and I found out last week that Abercrombie and Fitch have actually taken their tag from, was it the 80s or 90s? And they're putting it now in their modern clothing. So that threw me off, I think, last week. All right, see ya, Ellie. Thanks for joining. Okay, moving on. This dress I think will do well. So it is a 2-piece. Super, super cute. I don't know if I'd call this an apron dress, maybe. The way it's layered with a Peter Pan collar. It's a red crushed velvet. Or is that flocked? I can't tell. With floral embroidery. Super, super cute. And it's got the scalloped hemline with eyelet lace underneath. This looks to be, I would say, from the 60s. 6 to 9 months. Maybe not quite 60s. It's made in the Philippines, so it may be, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll look the brand up if I can find it and see. But 50 cents. I think I can get like $25, $30. And like I said, some of these more basic pieces, I'll probably lot up. This one's darling, of course, but I love cats. So it comes with little tights or these weird pants, but it's like a mint green and it has the ruffles and the lace, which typically do well with kitty cats. And this one's by Nanette. which I believe is still around. So I would say this one is probably, I don't know, what do you guys think? And see how it's gathered right here? This is smocked, which is also a good description keyword to use because smocked vintage girls' clothes do pretty well. Here's another, well, no, this is like a pinafore dress with the Peter Pan collar. This one's really cute. It's like a micro floral print with the ruffles. Perfect for Valentine's, which is Sunday. So, again, 50 cents. This one is by Petite Joie. It's a French brand, but really cute. This one is a basic piece that I will lot up with the other health text stuff. This one's cute. Another little dress with, it's something white. Is that a white fox? Eating an apple on strings. I'm not sure. I don't know. And then here we have a blue dress. Has a little flutter accent or ruffle, I guess, with flowers and little duckies. Cute for spring. And then I don't know if I got everything, but this one is really cute. I say this is from the 70s, maybe 60s. How darling is this? I would say this is more like for a, no, I guess it's a girl with the lace. Really cute. Now, these almost look like poinsettias, but I don't think they are. No, they're not. They're just flowers. I debated on this one because there's a small hole right here, but I'm just going to stitch it up. And for 50 cents, I had to pick that up. Okay, and the last piece is nothing special. Just like a cute, it's like a bear print bodysuit that I will just pair up with this one. It's the same brand, same material, same style. So, and that's the haul. I spent a total of $44 on everything that I've shown you. No, I didn't even show you everything. $44, and I got a couple of things for my kids. So, anyways, I love finding vintage just because I like to sell the vintage, but it is a slower sell, so keep that in mind. But thank you for sticking with me. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this video because there were some times when it wasn't working. But next week, I'm going to have a Wi-Fi booster so I don't have any issues. And I'm going to test it out and making sure that it works because I can't imagine how frustrating it would be as a viewer to not be able to watch. But thank you so much to each and every one of you. I do greatly appreciate all the support. Leave me a comment in the chat down below what your favorite item was that I showed you. And I hope to see you next week and have a Thriftalicious day, or I guess it's evening. So have a Thriftalicious week and stay safe. All right. See you guys later. Bye.